After a 3-hour bus ride from Phuket, we got to Khao Sok. We had to get a little taxi from the bus station and then took it up here. It was literally a 2-minute drive. This was our little cabin for the night, little treehouse. It was actually so cool. I honestly loved how clean the rooms were. There was like no bugs or anything like that, but you had that full forest jungle vibe, which was super awesome for the night. And then we went to town to check it out and see what was there. It was a really small town, so there wasn't much to do, and it was getting dark soon, so we decided to head back, get an early night's sleep because we had a really big day tomorrow, just watch some Netflix and just enjoy the jungle vibe. And sometimes our nights look like this.
Hey guys, that was our little jungle rock experience, and now we're headed to the pier, which we really hope it's not going to be raining, and we are going to our last destination where we'll be sleeping on the lake tonight under the stars hopefully, and hopefully we have some clear weather. Stay tuned. Yeah.
So we made it, and it was such a ride. As you saw, lots of rain, but honestly it was so worth it. So this is the villa that we stayed in. There's 2 single beds upstairs and then the king downstairs. It was so beautiful. The view, even though it was raining, just even like the clouds over the mountain and the fog just made it so magical. We had our own private kayak, which was awesome, so we ended up taking that out in the afternoon after lunch and went exploring.
Princess treatment. We just saw monkeys in the jungle, but we couldn't really catch them on camera. They were so little.
The next morning was our trek home with the freaking longest travel day ever, but let's not talk about that. The food was amazing at this hotel. We ended up going out for another kayak ride the next morning just to see if we can see any more wildlife. Again, it was raining on and off the whole time, but we had such beautiful weather last night. We had a rainbow. It was just, again, such a beautiful evening, especially a great way to end our trip.
Just like that, we're leaving at Khao Sok, leaving Thailand today. Alright, so that was our Khao Sok experience. So first of all, I have never heard of Khao Sok until Derek was like looking on Instagram and finding these different places. And I'm so happy that we did go. It was kind of like a hidden gem. That being said, it's not hard to get to Khao Sok in general. Like for the Rock and Tree House Resort, like that one was super easy because it was just like a straight bus from Phuket. However, when we were going to the 500 Rai, guys, that was so complicated to get to. Nothing was included in the hotel price, which is kind of frustrating because it is a very expensive hotel. They should include their boating there and back. Even from Khao Sok just to the pier was like, can't even remember honestly Canadian, but it is very expensive. Like you just have to add all the costs in together, but we didn't do that. We booked our hotel, which 500 Rai was around $600 or $700 Canadian, I believe. There are last minute deals that they also have, so kind of watch out for that too. Reach out to them on their website or even look at booking in different websites to kind of like snatch a deal. I'd highly recommend that. I do think the price is just a little over and above what it should be, especially if it doesn't include any transportation, which again it should because they pick you up from the pier and they bring you to the hotel and then back. So I feel like that should definitely have been included. So again, it was a little expensive on just to get to, on top of the hotel, on top of the food and everything like that. But the 500 Rai was absolutely amazing. It was so fun that we got to take our own kayaks out and we got to see some wild monkeys and some wild seals without having to go like on a tour. That was really nice. And we had just like the craziest weather there, but honestly it made for a really good time. Saw the most beautiful rainbow and everything like that. It was very like a relaxing night for our last night. So I'm really happy we did get up there. Going back to Rock and Treehouse, that was such a cool little place in the jungle. We were really looking for a treehouse like that, but there was just some that were like, I don't know, we just like don't really want creepy crawlers in our room. So we were trying to find something that was more modern, but also still had that jungle feel. And we actually booked this last minute the night before we got there. And I'm really happy that we did. It ended up being a really great experience. There were some monkeys around there, which was really cool, but it did rain pretty much the entire time we were there. So we never used the pool or anything like that. I believe that place is around like $150 Canadian a night, which was good. I think the breakfast was mediocre, again, just like your classic, but it was just a really great place to check out. So I highly recommend Khao Sok in general. It was absolutely beautiful. I would definitely recommend spending a few more days up there because it is a little bit of a trek, and depending on where you go, it can be expensive with transportation. So just scheduling a few more days would have been a lot better for us. There's also like some tubing you can do in the river, like kind of like some bamboo rafting and like different things you can check out, which unfortunately we didn't have time to do, but we wish we could have. So just a little heads up on that. Thanks for watching my vlog and I will see you on the next one.